Hey guys, Heartstrings here today. I'll be reading Cupcakes and Cherry Blossoms by Mar- underscore Maria Karina. Go follow her, and she's a really great person. And yeah, so let's get right into it because I don't really have that much time. And let's go. Aphmel's point of view. It was another lovely day on my street. Kawaii Chan and I were baking cupcakes in the kitchen while Caitlin was over at the guy's house watching anime with Travis. She swears it's not a date, but I know better. Kawaii Chan was going to be working later, so I had invited over Zane to play my little horsies while she was gone. He doesn't really enjoy other people joining us during our tea parties, or seeing us for that matter. Everyone knows about it, and we accept him and support him anyways. He just isn't really comfortable yet. It's a shame too. I know for a fact he and Kawaii Chen would get along well. They both have the same interests, cute things. They just have to break down Zane's wall, but how? Aphmel Senpai! Oh. Aphmel Senpai! Kawaii-chan would like to know how how we should decorate the cupcakes. She knows we're using pink frosting, of course, but should we put anything on top? And Callan just walked in. I thought for a moment, anything but sprinkles. Garth will be triggered, and we don't want that. Haha, she giggled sweetly. Okay, Aphmel Senpai. She walked over to the baking drawer and looked inside while I filled a piping bag with icing. And my baby brother's trying to tickle my foot right now. Never mind. Aphmel Senpai, we still have leftover edible My Little Horsey decorations from Aphmel Senpai's birthday. Why don't you use those? Perfect, I squealed, and we set to work decorating. ... As we placed the last gummy Flaherty on the last cupcake, we might have had a bit of war while decorating. Over what? I don't remember. Though the aftermath was quite the sight, we stepped back to admire our handiwork. 24 perfectly frosted My Little Horsey cupcakes sat before our eyes, and we couldn't have been happier. It was worth the mess, I stated. Kawaii Chan nodded in the agreement, and she wiped her hands off and checked her phone. Oh my, Irene, Kawaii Chan is going to be late for her work. She ran upstairs and started rushing to clean herself up. Thankful she decided to wear an apron. It was that moment the doorbell rang. Zane was already here, and he's still trying to... Why, Jem? I'm not even ticklish, Jem, so don't even try. Dang, It really did get pretty late. I'll get it. I called up to Kawaii Chan, who made an almost understandable noise as I heard the water turn on. She probably had to take a shower to get the frosting out of her hair. Not it would have mattered. It's all the same color. I opened the door to see slightly annoyed Zane carrying a bag of what looked like to be magazines. But I knew better. Oh my gosh. Those were my little horsies. He covered them with magazines because he didn't want anyone to know he had them. His mask covered his face. His mask covered face glared at me for a moment, and then he took a peek inside. When he seemed content, he smiled. Ready for a pony tea party? He asked excitedly, or as excited as Zane could get, for that matter. Yep. The cupcakes are in the kitchen. I'll grab them. You bring your stuff up into my room. Okay, those cupcakes better be pink, or I'm going home. You're in for a surprise, I said as I grabbed a couple cupcakes and put them on a tray. I started walking up the stairs when I heard, "Gah, ah." There, laying on the floor, was Zane with my little horses strewn all over the hall floor and a towel-clad Kawaii Chan laying on top of him. They both stared at each other for a moment, blushing madly when Kawaii Chan jumped up and readjusted her towel. "Oh my Irene, Kawaii Chan is so sorry. Zane-kun, she didn't know you were here." And Kawaii Chan was rushing. "Oh my Irene, is Zane-kun okay? Kawaii Chan is so sorry." She held out one hand to help Zane, while the other held her towel. She pulled him up. She's stronger than she looks, and looked at him and down, genuinely concerned. Zane stared in shock, his face as red as tomato. "Yeah, I'm fine." "Oh, that makes Kawaii Chan so happy. Oh my god. She's sorry she fell on you." It was at that moment she heard her cell phone ringing from her room. She went to go pick it up. "Hello? Oh, hello, Boss-sama. What? Oh my Irene, that's terrible. Are you sure? Kawaii-chan could still help. If you insist, Boss-sama. Okay, have a good day." Kawaii-chan hung up. "Kellen, shh!"
My me is him, not me.
No, you're like, "Shh," to Jem. And looked at me. "Kellen!" And then over at Zane. And, "Kellen!"
What?
And back at me again. The power went out at the maid cafe. Kawaii-chan doesn't have to go in today. She looked over at Zane again. She looked down at herself. Kawaii-chan is gonna get dressed. She smiled awkwardly and hurriedly walked backwards into her room. Zane still stood in shock and awe at the girl who was just on top of him. He was blushing still, probably even redder than before. I laughed. "Cute things," I teased, and he turned to me and glared. And let me tell you, if looks could kill, I'd be on the floor right about now. I burst out laughing and ran into my room, shutting my door and leaving him out there to pick up his ponies. I sighed and sat down for the cupcakes as I heard him outside muttering, "Stupid girl, woman thing." Well, that's gonna be it for this chapter here. There's gonna be a chapter 2, and there's gonna be tons of other parts to this, and I might be able to finish it in like a couple of weeks. So, anyways, I'm sorry for this video to be short, and I'm sorry there's noise in the background, and I had to yell a couple of times, but for sure that's not going to happen all the time. So I hope you like my reading, and leave a like and subscribe if you're new to this channel, and bye.